Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I've done a video, let alone a book video. I think I've been off of YouTube for 11 or 12 months, so pretty much a year. And you guys have been so just incredibly kind, patient, and supportive. We hit 26,000 subscribers and I wasn't even on YouTube, which is crazy. It's crazy to think how supportive you guys are of my videos. It really means the world to me. Well, I hadn't been posting on YouTube just because so much was happening in my life. I moved twice. I started a new job. I got engaged. Like, just so much was happening. I just didn't have a lot of time to film, but I really miss you guys so much. And I do post like all the time on my Bookstagram, so if you like anything book related, make sure you check me out on there. Like I said, I post all the time, but I just want to say a really big thank you guys for all of your continued love and support. It really means the world to me. You guys were always wondering kind of where I've been, what happened, am I coming back? And yes, I am back. I'm probably gonna do one video a week on YouTube, just kind of keep it really fun and chill. But I'm so excited to be back, and I thought for today's video it would be really fun to do a really chill video. It just rained, it's like 9 p.m. and I thought we could talk about the books that I read in the month of May and then the books I want to read in the month of June. So I'm gonna quit rambling, we're gonna jump right in. I read a total of 6 books in the month of May. I read 3 physical books and then 3 books on my Kindle. The first book that I read was actually Wild Side by Elsie Silver, and this is part of the Rose Hill series, and I liked it. I enjoyed it while I was reading it. I did rate it 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't my favorite book by her, but it was still good. It was still enjoyable. I just don't really think it's too memorable, and I don't know if I would really recommend it. It had good tropes. It had enemies to lovers, slow burn, marriage of convenience. Like, it had everything that I really like. I just, something was missing. It just wasn't for me, and that's totally okay. Elsie Silver wrote Heartless, which is one of my favorite books by her. So this will not stop me from not reading anything by her again. I really do like her. I just don't think that book was for me. I've actually kind of struggled with the Rose Hill series in general. Maybe I'm just biased and I love the Chestnut series, but it just kind of wasn't for me. So that was the first book that I read in May, and then I jumped right into Wild and Wrangled by Layla Sage, and this was the 4th book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, I think is what it's called. So this was the kind of finale, and I loved it. I rated it 4.5 stars. I think this was the perfect way to end the series. I loved Dusty, I loved Cam. This was a slow burn, childhood best friends to lovers, second chance romance. It was just done so beautifully, and I absolutely adored this book. It was almost a 5-star, and then I was like, oh no, 4.5. And I have no complaints about it. I do recommend it. It's a good cowboy romance. It's a quick read. So I do love, love, love that book. After I read that, I jumped right into Magnolia Parks. So this book had been sitting on my bookshelf for, I think, well over a year, and I have heard mixed reviews about the series in general. It's like Gossip Girl, you know, they're like London's elites, like famous rich kids. And I was like, I mean, I love a good drama. Let's see what it's about. And I really did like it. I rated it 4 out of 5 stars. I could not put it down. The back and forth between BJ and Magnolia was kind of driving me insane. I think I had like 3 pages left and I was gonna throw up. I was so stressed. It ended on such a cliffhanger that I hadn't seen coming. So I absolutely adored this book. And then of course I finished it, and then the next day I was like, oh my god, I need to read the rest of the series. So I ended up reading the second book, which is actually Daisy Hate's book. So you learn about their friends and kind of their group of people that they hang out with. So this is Christian and Daisy's book, and I like them more than Magnolia and BJ, but something about Magnolia and BJ, maybe it's their toxicity, and like, I don't like toxic things in the real life, but reading it, like, it really keeps me intrigued. So Daisy and Christian are my favorite couple probably in the series, just because Magnolia and BJ do a lot of back and forth. But this was such a good book. I finished it in like a day and a half, and then I felt like I was just itching to read more. So I started the third book, which is Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. And this goes back to kind of BJ and Magnolia. The back and forth in this was actually driving me insane. And every time I'd put the book down, I'd be like, I need to figure out what's gonna happen. I can't. I actually love them. I could fix BJ. Like, all these things were just kind of running through my head. I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars. So I rated all 3 books 4 out of 5 stars. I'm excited to read the 4th and the 5th book because I think it'll be really good. Justa Hastings' writing is really different in my opinion, and I feel like you have to have patience to read this. People say that Magnolia and BJ are insufferable, but I don't know, I kind of like them. Like, I agree. When I finished the first 2 books, I was like speechless, but it's just like a train wreck. You cannot look away. I'd be at work and it was driving me crazy that I didn't have the book on Kindle or anything like that. Like, I had to wait to get home to read it. After that, I started reading Releasing 10. So this came out May 27th, and I'm about halfway through. So this is like a May read, but a June hopeful, because this book is intense. If you're gonna read this, please read the trigger warnings. This is part of the Boys of Tommen series, which is my favorite series in the whole wide world. Like, I highly recommend it. I love Shannon, I love Johnny, I love Joey. And this book is about Lizzie, and I feel like out of all the books, this is the hardest one for me to not necessarily read. I just feel like the topics are really intense in this. The first 40 pages I wanted to actually throw up. It's just very intense. Please read the trigger warnings, but it is part of the series. I'm about halfway through and all I've done is cry. But this is Lizzie's story, and what's interesting about this book is that it takes place in the earlier years, so like 1991, while all of Chloe Walsh's other books are taking place in like the 2000s to 2004. We follow Lizzie, Huey, Gibbsy, and this book has just been breaking my heart ever so slowly. It's actually crazy, but I do want to finish it in the month of June, so this is kind of the next book. Then besides that, I do want to finish 2 more books in the month of June, and of course it's just the Magnolia Park series. So I have The Great Undoing by Daisy Hates. Daisy's story is really good. It's really short though compared to like Magnolia's stories, so I feel like I could finish this in about a day. It looks really short. Also, I feel like that looks like Harry Styles. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but and then another book I want to finish in the month of June is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. So this is 700 pages. This needs to have some sort of happy ending because I'm over the back and forth between BJ and Magnolia. I feel like I put up with it for 2 books, and that was more than enough. They leave me speechless each time. But it's so good. I cannot stop reading it, and I've recommended the series to 3 of my friends because it's just like, I don't know, there's just something about it. So in the month of June, obviously I want to finish the whole series, finish Releasing 10, and then kind of close off the Boys of Tommen and the Magnolia Park series. I think I'm going to be really happy with the way things end. Also, these books are very intense and I feel like kind of stress me out. So after that, I need to read something fluffy. I've been looking at The Wedding People. I feel like it would be a really good summer read. So maybe I'll read that, but these are my 3 June hopefuls. And then I was getting a lot of questions as to where I get my UK covered books. So I actually get them all from Books Please. I've done a video with them in the past, and this is not sponsored. I just genuinely love them. So Books Please has all of... My dog is crying. What's wrong? It's okay. So Books Please has all of the UK covers at a great price, and if you use my code Laura's Corner, you get 5% off. It beats paying $300 on Pango or Mercari or anything like that from resellers. It takes just a few days to get here, and shipping is not bad at all. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below to some of the books that you're planning on reading. Again, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I'm really excited to be back on YouTube. And from Alfie and I, we will see you guys in the next video. See you guys!